Rick taking a nap in the office, but at least he's using good ergonomics. So a big question we get in the office is, how should I sleep at night? So we're going to cover a couple of tips and pointers for the 3 different ways that you can sleep, but the most complicated is side sleeping. So Dr. Rick is on his side. There's a couple key elements to side sleeping. One is you want to make sure that your pillow is about as thick as your shoulder so that your spine is in a neutral position, right? We don't want you tilting way down or having a huge pillow and pushing way up. The other thing is, especially for ladies, our hips are wider than our knees, so a pillow between the knees is a great way to also just kind of keep that spine nice and neutral. The biggest thing I see, though, that's a real problem are folks rolling forward when they're on their side. So sometimes they lose the pillow and they end up with this leg they're a half stomach, half side sleeping. This is terrible for your low back. It would be the same as standing crooked 8 hours of the day. So this is a really big no-no, and if you're finding yourself in this position, we definitely want to talk to you about some stuff that we can do, some stretches and maybe other things to really tweak that, because that's not a great position. Back and stomach are kind of the same, so you're going to be on your back. You want to make sure you have a nice thin pillow, because that nice big thick pillow that was holding Dr. Rick's head up earlier is now pushing it forward, and we spend all day like this, so we don't need any extra time at night pushing that head forward. So make sure you got a nice thin pillow. Sometimes taking that pillow that was between the legs and putting it under the knees is also really nice to take some pressure off of the low back. Now, I've got one tip if you're stomach sleeping. You've got to make sure that you either have a pillow underneath your ankles or you shimmy down the bed so that your feet fall off the edge. It's really hard to sleep with your ankles all the way extended. What you end up doing is pulling that leg up to the side and doing a similar issue as you do with side sleeping. It really irritates the low back. And then I'm also a big fan of either no pillow or super thin pillow if you're on your stomach, because your body was designed to turn its head all the way to the side, but not to then extend it up the whole time you're sleeping. So take a look at how you're sleeping. If it's something we need to talk about in more depth in the office, then please ask me or Dr. Rick, but sleep well tonight.